Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. It's a very recent replay for you today from the back end of November 23. We're on Drallim Desert, and up in the top right, we have the China tank with the purple cutter. This is none other than ExCaL. Down at the bottom left, facing him today, is a tank mirror. It's a tank mirror, baby. We always love tank mirrors. Down at the bottom left, we have the blue player. This is none other than the China tank, Fargo himself. So he's doing a little bit of mind games there. ExCaL likes to waypoint scout, and I think Fargo very much knows this. So what he did there was place down a, I think he placed down a fake barracks or a fake supply, as if he was going for 2 supplies, double war factory build, but actually he's going to try and sneak out the oils, and he's sending the red guards to the extremes of the map, to that one, and also up to that one. If that gets in and starts paying for itself, that will be very good for Fargo. He'll only have to hold the initial aggression, and then he'll have the economic advantage. So yeah, if ExCaL was waypoint scouting, which is when you like select the barracks or you select the war factory, you're placing a waypoint. If you get blocked from placing a waypoint there, it means there's a building there, which probably means it's going to be a supply. But in that case, Fargo faked it. He put a fake barrack scaffold there. But actually then snuck out the oils, and he's trying to get 4 oils. Actually, he's got the capture upgrade already capturing the one down in the bottom left, and if he gets that second war factory up, doesn't take too much damage, then he's going to be at an economic advantage. ExCaL will now see the red guards, probably be a little bit confused about the waypoint scouting situation. I didn't see that ExCaL did it, but I know he does like to do it. ExCaL now checking, and he has seen now that Fargo has got that oil, so ExCaL will want to be denying at least the middle 2 and probably flaming down that top left one, but Fargo's not captured that one yet. Outpost versus outpost is a bit of a trade-off. There's an outpost coming in here as well. He's going to try and get the Fargo dozer, I believe. But I think that will be completely stopped, and I think Fargo is holding. It's got an outpost inside of ExCaL's base. ExCaL loses a Battle Master, and this Flamer is going to take out this oil. Fargo's only just capturing that top left one, but he hasn't taken that much damage, so I still think that's pretty good for Fargo. He's actually ahead in XP, probably because of that Battle Master killing ExCaL's base, and ExCaL now having to retreat there. He's got a Battle Master here as well, probably going to have to retreat with that in a second too. ExCaL's got his proper, building a barracks. Fargo's building his prop as well. Slightly slower, but the benefit for him is he's going to have... well, he's always had an oil advantage so far. He had that one, and now he's got that one. So ExCaL with more map control, controlling the game a little bit more. Fargo with slightly more XP. Fargo going to expand now to a 3rd supply. His prop is nearly finished. He's left himself with not very much cash, though, so the Lotus will be quite slow getting out. Flamer now coming in for ExCaL, going to try and take down the Fargo oil. ExCaL is also here with a Battle Master flanking the trucks. Fargo's now going to try and chase that away. ExCaL's looking like more confident out on the map, like groups of units over on the left, groups of units over on the right. Just controlling the game and seeing more of the map. ExCaL has driven right past an oil, so that's a big mistake there. He also could have sent a gat there and stopped that, because Fargo made a mistake not getting it so soon. Fargo's dozers inside the oil a little bit there. Oh, ExCaL's... Okay, he hasn't made a mistake. I thought it was a bit unusual for him to just drive past it. He actually intends on capturing it back with the Lotus. Of course he does. So yeah, the problem is with this map, because you've got this like circle little lake thing in the middle. If you move out to the right and the opponent goes left, you're both going clockwise, then you've got to sell that supply, yeah. Fargo's pushing right, but he's running a little bit into a bunker. ExCaL kills this tower over on the left. But ExCaL now also facing the same dilemma of having to go back now to defend. Otherwise, his supply there might be in danger. It's like a little bit round the roundabout here in the middle. Fargo versus Tower. We all know who comes out on top when a tower falls. Luckily for Fargo, it is falling the other way. Surprised he didn't run under it. But ExCaL's now losing trucks here. Fargo's way ahead in XP, and I think with these tank hunter series, actually scaring ExCaL off quite a lot. Fargo's back on his supplies. Got 3 trucks there. He's collecting on 2 supplies back in his base. He has something blue down at the bottom right, so he's got vision there. There's an outpost here for ExCaL. I think Fargo's doing pretty well. He's also bringing a few Battlemasters and Tank Hunters on the left as well. He hasn't got the numbers here, I don't think, to fight those Battlemasters of ExCaL, though. And because ExCaL's now got the Gats, then he can pick off these Tank Hunters. So quite a good fight there for ExCaL, I think. He's closing the gap with XP, and both players are now level 3. CC's just finished, actually, for Fargo. ExCaL's is on the way. I feel like Fargo's ahead here. Because he's got this. Whereas ExCaL doesn't, and he's got more XP. And probably more vision now, maybe? This outpost is providing a good bit of vision on the right for ExCaL. Artillery coming in. There's also going to be a mine drop. He's learned that from Big Size, but the problem is when you've got a perfect supply... Whoa! That actually hit the dozer. It was on the prop, but it's actually hit the dozer at the same time. ExCaL was cancelling a supply there to bring his dozer back to finish that CC, but he's thought about dropping off a supply before he retreats. ExCaL pushing forward a little bit with his amount of Battlemasters and Gats. There's a Flamer inside of ExCaL's base. Gets disabled by the ECM, though. That seems to be empty. ExCaL is still at risk of getting hunted because that dozer's still got to make a journey over there, and there's actually units coming in. ExCaL could be hunted if Fargo just charges forward there. But ExCaL has pushed around the right side again, whereas Fargo pushed around the left side. The same thing's happening again. Actually got an Emperor out for ExCaL now. Might be able to deal with all them. It does have the auto-loader upgrade, and there are 3. Tank drop on top of the prop where the dozer is. But sadly for Fargo, it's not going to get the hunt, and that's good for ExCaL, of course. The prop will be able to be finished, though. But oh no! What's he doing? ECM gets locked down. Overlord a little bit in danger there. Needs to retreat. I don't know why he didn't go around there, finish the prop, or just finish that dozer, or finish something. He kind of sent it back. But it's probably because he's under pressure here. Both players have the autoloader upgrade. Artillery now coming through for ExCaL. Fargo's going to be scared back off there. Fargo's got a troop crawler. He's probably thinking, why has he made a troop crawler versus tank? The reason is it distracts all of the shots. The tank, the red guards don't take much damage from a Battlemaster shot. Nice artillery from ExCaL. But yeah, the Gats should be able to clear that up with ease. But just one troop crawler mixed in there can change the course of a battle. Fargo does run onto every single mine. ExCaL is laid down. Fargo coming in from the side here. Loses 2 Battlemasters, which has now sent ExCaL very close to level 5. So ExCaL now taking the lead in XP. All the oils on the map are dead. ExCaL now pushing from the left and from the right. Carpet bomb coming in for ExCaL indicates he is level 5 now. Yeah, ExCaL should get cleared up there because the tank hunters will get wrecked by the red guard. But ExCaL is coming in with a tank drop and an EMP. The EMP completely misses, though. Tank drop a little bit annoying there. Now going to focus on the prop. Random Gat chasing ExCaL's army there is going to go down. But Fargo's collected on 2 supplies there in the middle. Also, the one in his base has been rebuilt. ExCaL is also collected on 3, so it's kind of even. But maybe ExCaL has the bigger army out. I think ExCaL's army is bigger. Maybe Fargo pulls all of his army together. Some of ExCaL's army getting disabled there by ECMs. There's a flamer here for ExCaL. And Fargo has a tank here. He just needs to move it over there. Otherwise, that flamer is going to get the supply. Yeah, flamer is going to get the supply. Fargo not paying attention on the left. EMP comes in, though. That could disable the whole army. It does. It gets pretty much the entire army. There's a few units left. Why is Fargo not going in now? What's he doing? I hope the carpet is on the way, at least. Well, I don't understand why you would disable the whole army and do nothing about it. The carpet is on the way now. ExCaL will be panicking that there could be a carpet, and it is coming. Fargo will be typing, "Talk to me." You know it. And he wipes out the entire army except one Battlemaster. That's a legendary EMP. Even when tank mirrors are looking bad, one EMP can swing the whole thing. Here comes a carpet from ExCaL, though. "Talk to me," ExCaL will be saying. Fargo presses the X key. Not many units are going to go down, but it has made him press X, and therefore some of the units might be able to be picked off, but Fargo's regrouping. There's another support power coming now from Fargo. Probably a mine drop, and ExCaL making tank hunters here to try and hold it. The mine drop could have been better. It could have been like there. Would have been much better. Or in front of the war factory. There's a tank drop now coming in from Fargo. The pressure is on ExCaL here. He's getting all of his tanks eaten alive. There's only one Gat, though. That's the problem for Fargo. That is the problem. There's a lot of tank hunters here. Fargo having to retreat. There's so many tank hunters there for ExCaL. There's also tank hunters for Fargo, though. So every tank might go down. It might just be left as an infantry war here. Tank drop in the back has been disabled. Fargo's collecting on 2 trucks. He's rebuilt that, rebuilt this. ExCaL stepping on some mines. Fargo clearing some mines here as well. I feel like there's been mines dropped there twice in the same position, perhaps. Yeah, one way or another, Fargo is clearing these mines. Whether he steps on them or shoots them, they are getting cleared. There's no doubt about that. Fargo loses a Lotus inside of ExCaL's base. Maybe the wrong time to capture. Artillery now coming from one of the players is from ExCaL. There are so many tank hunters here for ExCaL. That's quite an expensive army, actually. Like 375 or 385 each. Can't remember which. To give you context, one Battlemaster is $700. One ECM, $700. One GAT, $700. Troop Crawler, $1,400. Here comes probably a tank drop. Just a single tank drop, just to be a bit of a nuisance. But I think ExCaL might have had it now, because these Red Guard on the ground are going to clear these tank hunters. ExCaL is making more units. Is ExCaL going to be able to hold this? If there's a man for the job, it would be ExCaL. His carpet bomb is on the way again. Is Fargo paying attention this time to press X? Looks like not. Loses a bunch of infantry and 2 tanks. And all of a sudden now, ExCaL has the superior numbers once again on the ground. Fargo probably was paying attention to that Battlemaster in the back, which is providing a bit of a nuisance there for Fargo. But a carpet bomb also coming in for Fargo. Is he going to get any units? Gets himself a GAT and an ECM. Still okay, as long as you're picking off units. It's not a complete waste. Would have been good if it was maybe just a little bit to the left and also a little bit deeper so you finished off the war factory and the dozer, even if you got no units. Fargo is building mainly GATs for some reason. Whereas there's still quite a lot of Battle Masters here now for ExCaL. But I reckon Fargo's EMP isn't far off, actually. This is an epic tank mirror. Tank mirror always delivers. Always a GG. Fargo's trying to long distance collect around the oasis in the middle. This map is called Drallim Desert, by the way. It's included with Gentle, so if you just get Gentle, you should automatically download this. Thing is, Fargo's fighting mainly with GATs here now. I don't understand why there's quite so many GATs. He had like 5, I think, of which 2 are still left. Still another big engagement here. I feel like Fargo's EMP isn't too far off. And the last time we saw it was the epic EMP. ExCaL obviously missing down here. Can't remember which order that was in, though. I think ExCaL fired it first, actually. So ExCaL probably has EMP ready. Fargo's won that engagement amazingly. And is now back on the offensive. And ExCal's got very few units out. Just a couple of Battle Masters and 2 Tank Hunters, which are a little bit out of position, actually. That's an EMP. It is. It disables the back end of the army, but not the front. But ExCaL is able to clear out the front. Fargo putting pressure on from the right, taking out the trucks. Fargo's mined out completely everywhere, apart from on his main. ExCal's still got a bit of money to get there. He's still got 1 truck. ExCaL bringing in a few units, but I think Fargo might have done it again. There's another support plane coming. This can't be an EMP. It has to be mines. Is mines, but Fargo should probably just beacon that. Say, okay, we know there's mines here. Let's not go there. ExCaL now got primarily GATs as well. Fargo loses his tank hunters. Carpet bomb coming in. What's happened to the CC? Oh, ExCal's hunted. What the heck happened to the CC? It must have been capped by a Lotus. And I've just totally missed it. Yep. Well, ExCal's now hunted. That's got to be game over. Because Fargo has a decent army. He's got his dozer here ready to clear the mines. He can collect from there with the trucks. And ExCaL only has GATs. He's hunted. That looks like a Fargo game. Yeah, well played to Fargo. Ever since the beginning, he was on it because he snuck the oil cap in. Whilst also tricking ExCaL into thinking it was a 2-supply double war factory build. And Fargo could have even played it a little bit better as well. Oh no, he's not hunted. He's got a dozer. Okay. I'm totally blind this game. I still think it's GG though because ExCaL has nothing. Doesn't make too much of a difference. Yeah, he had a dozer trying to rebuild the CC. It didn't make too much of a difference in the end. Yeah, GG. Tank mirror on Drallim Desert. Yeah, tank mirrors always deliver. I don't think we've seen too many on Drallim Desert. We've seen a few, but yeah, that was a really, really nice game there in the end. Yeah, well played to Fargo. GG, well played. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.